Hello, this is Solving Equations, Multi-Step Equations, Example 5. In Example 5, we have a story problem about a flock of cranes going from Canada to Texas. It says the cranes take 14 days to travel 2,500 miles. The cranes fly at an average speed of 25 miles per hour. For how many hours of the migration are the cranes not flying? With all of these story problems, if you just try to solve it without writing things down in your own words, it's very difficult, if not impossible. You have to start writing things, and I can't tell you exactly what you should write to solve it for yourself, but I can show you the things that I wrote. First, what came to mind is the hours flying plus the hours not flying. That adds up to 336 hours, because that's how long it took the cranes to get from Canada to Texas. So I wrote that down, and then distance equals rate times time. This is a little formula we'll be using a lot. It's very popular. So the distance flying, which is the entire 2,500 miles, equals well, that's because we assume when they're not flying, they're resting. It'd be different if when they were not flying, they got on a bus, but that's not likely. So the distance flying is the whole trip, 2,500 miles, the whole distance. And the rate flying, it says in the problem, is 25. And the time flying, that's what we're looking for. This is going to be the hours. And that's going to be the hours flying when we figure this out. So we've got a little equation here. 2,500 equals 25x. If you can solve this the way it is, just go right ahead and do it. I think many of us would much rather see this, 25x equals 2,500, and now when we divide both sides by x, we get x equals 100. So this is their time flying. Their time flying is 100, and this time plus their hours not flying. I'm not going to use x because I already used it and I don't want to redefine it, so I'm going to say 100 plus y equals 336. So 100 plus y equals 336. I can solve that over here, and if you don't like the way this looks, 100 plus y is the same thing as y plus 100. Now it looks like something we have solved many times, and y equals 236. So my answer is that the hours not flying, which is what they asked us to find out, is equal to 236.